กราบสวัสดีทุกคนนะครับผมก็กลับมากับเกม Come Deliverance 2 นะครับซึ่งผมดองเกมนี้ไว้นานมากอันนี้ก็ถ้าใน YouTube ก็จะเป็น EP.2 นะครับถ้าในไลฟ์สตรีมนี้ก็เป็นครั้งที่2เหมือนกันนะก็เมื่อวานก็ดองเอาไว้เล่นไปแป๊บหนึ่งนะครับก็วันนี้เดี๋ยวก็มาต่อกันเนาะวันนี้ตรงกับวันวาเลนไทน์หลายๆคนอาจจะไปเที่ยวอาจจะไปเดทกับแฟนหรืออะไรก็ตามก็วันนี้ภารกิจผมเสร็จสิ้นผมก็รีบกลับมาเล่นเพราะว่าอยากเล่นอยู่เหมือนกันครับเพราะว่าดองมานานจะได้ตามชาวบ้านชาวช่องเขาทันเนาะก็มาเริ่มกันเลยดีกว่าถ้าเสียงไมค์ผมเบาเนี่ยบอกได้เลยครับเพราะว่าผมไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันว่าเป็นที่ตัวทางด้านของโปรแกรมผมหรือว่าเป็นที่ตรงไหนเหมือนกันที่มันเบาเนี่ยผมก็พยายามทำให้มันดังอยู่จะพยายามทำให้มันดังที่สุดเนาะกลับมากดไอก่อนดูที่เควสที่ทำอะไรอ่ะเควสอยู่ข้างนอกเต็มเลยห้องจากบ้านใช่ไหมดีปะเปิดได้ปะได้อย่างนี้โดนร่ออยู่หน้าบ้านตรงนี้มีอะไรอ่ะอันนี้กินจำได้ละเมื่อวานคือนางบอกให้กินเนาะกินnot wearing pause ต้องแล้วยังไงกินไม่ได้เหรอคือถือขึ้นมาถือขึ้นมือได้ปะไม่ได้เหรอช่างมันต้องไปตรงไหนโอ้หน้ามืดล้างหน้าล้างตาอันนี้
feel like a new man
แล้วทำอะไรต่อนั่งกินตรงนี้ป่ะก็เอามาแล้ว
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
ต้องขึ้นมาวนแล้วทำอะไรต่อเฮ้ยมาถึงล็อกพิกเลยเหรอไม่น่าใช่ทางที่ถูกต้องเท่าไหร่ไม่น่าใช่ทางที่ถูกต้องนะครับอันนี้ตอนนี้เขาขึ้นไปทำอะไรจำไม่ได้แล้วเควสทำอะไรบ้างอีฟได้เหรออีฟได้ดิใส่ควิดก็โอเคนิดละแล้วก็talk
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile
ก็
decoction.
คือต้องไปหา
Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand.
ทิ้งศพไปตรงนั้น
It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
ไปทำงาน
His breathing's pretty weak, but it's regular. That's a good sign.
อะไรอ่ะสิงจรอ๋อ มันก็จะสามารถดูได้นะน่ะไม่ต้องการเนาะเขาบอกให้มาข้างหลังบ้าน บ้านก็จะเจอมีปะวะ
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
น่าจะอยู่แถวนี้ น่าจะมีแถวนี้นะป่ะนี่ไงเศษ
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
ได้เศษละเก็บแม่งหมดอ่ะ
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
โอเค เสร็จแล้วได้เสร็จกับคาโมไมล์เสร็จแล้วแล้วก็กลับไป โอ้ my god โ ลงธรรมดาดีกว่า
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
It happened during the night. He fell off the cliff and broke his neck.
Don't try my temper,
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
You're a dead man.
Shit!
โอ้ กังฟูอะกังฟูไฟ
Jesus,
ติ้ง
I'm hit.
เออเฮ้ยโหเฮ้ย
What do you think?
เอาใหม่ มันต้องมีวิธีดิวะแบบกรอก
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
What fucking happened here? And how come Boris is dead?
It happened during the night.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
It wasn't a broken neck that killed him. His head's caved in and he bled like a stuck pig. Who killed him? Where's the one that done it? Start talking or we'll torch this hovel with you inside it, you old witch.
All right. Some young fellas came in at night and got into a fight with your man. What could I do? A weak old woman. They kill a fella outside my door. They threaten me. And now you want to burn my home down for it.
There's that piece of shit! You're done for! There's that piece of
Sick 'em,
shit!
Growler.
You're done for!
Show your stuff!
Bad luck! You're no match for us, fucker!
ไอ้เหี้ยแทนที่เมื่อกี้น็อกเดมเอาแล้วก็ฆ่าไอ้เหี้ยนั่นก่อนโอ้ยก็เอาไว้
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Spit it out, crone.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
It happened during the night. He fell off the cliff and broke his neck.
Don't try my temper, crone. It wasn't a broken neck that killed him.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! There's
Sick
that
'em,
piece of
Growler.
shit! You're done for! I'll rip your ass open! You want to try me?
Oh, fucking hell!
Bad luck! Show your stuff! Oh, bleeding, are we? Want me to get your ma? Corva!
นั่นมันกูใช้สเตลแอทแทกไม่ได้อ่ะโอ้โหเอาใหม่
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
ต้องได้ล่ะ
And how come Boris is dead?
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Don't try my temper, crone. It wasn't a broken neck that killed him. His head...
There's that piece of shit! You're done for! There's that piece of shit! You're done for!
Fuck you! Show your stuff! Bad luck! Fuck! Let's get out of here!
ต้องมีวิธี คือเมื่อวานคลิกขวาเพื่อบล็อก
What's
แต่
that
ไอ้
dog
ที่มี
making
สอง
such a
คน
fuss
นะ
about? Could
ตอน
something
แร
have
กมัน
happened
มี
at Regener's?
หัวข้อสเตลคิวแล้วก็
What fucking happened?
Should have some
And
weapon at
Alpha
hand,
Forest is dead.
in case there's any foul play.
During the night. He fell off the cliff and broke his neck.
Don't try my temper, crone.
There's
It
that
wasn't
piece
a
of
broken
shit.
neck.
You're done for. Prepare to fight.
Sick of you, Growler.
เฮ้ย
Bad luck. You won't get me.
Show what you're made of.
Save yourself.
นี่ไงนี่ตายหนึ่งไอสัตว์รอบนี้แหละไม่ลอก
I can't handle this.
นี่แน่รอบนี้ไม่รอด รอบนี้ไม่รอดมึงอะอะไรอ่ะยิงไม่ได้อ่ะ อ๋อ เอาไม่หมดอ่ะบายหมดตัว แต่ว่าเรียกว่าหมดตัวพวกมึงอ่ะ มีอะไรกันโอเค หมดตัวแล้วจ้ะหนุ่มๆล้างก่อน อันนี้เกาะน่าแตกเพราะว่าโดน แล้วก็เฮ้ยอันนี้ดีกว่า ใส่เพราะว่า เดี๋ยวจะล้างตัวกัน แล้วก็มาใส่ชุดที่ดีชุดนึงน่าจะต้องให้เพื่อนด้วยหรือเปล่าแต่ดีกว่าสักครู่และก็น่าจะต้องบันเดตว่าบันเดตยังไม่ได้เชลเลอร์คิดเพราะว่าซ่อมได้ปะนะใช่ปะเพราะอันนี้มันต้องสีเล็กเพราะว่าแม่งซ่อมได้ทุกอย่างอันนี้โอ้โหกับ100แต่รองเท้าซ่อมไม่ได้หรอรองเท้าน่าจะซ่อมไม่ได้เพราะมันเป็นเทเลอร์อ่ะ อันนี้คือเวทหนักแต่เป็นสแตทบวกขึ้นมาเยอะโอเคใส่ชุดนี้ดีกว่าแล้วก็ฮูดเหมือนกันหมดโอเค
I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
แล้วก็ต้องเอาดอกไปที่นี่กันมีอะไรให้รู้ดีกว่าแล้วก็ต้องเปลี่ยนเสื้อปะเปลี่ยนเสื้อก่อนที่แบบชุ่มเลือดเพื่อทำการล้างตัวเองพอล้างตัวเองเสร็จแล้วก็น่าจะเปลี่ยนชุดซ่อมก่อนมะซ่อมอยู่ไหนอะแบ็กสมิธไม่ใช่มาดูกันนะครับว่าไหนดีอันนี้โอเคแล้วฮูดมันฮูดอันนี้ดีกว่าเสื้อนี้ดีกว่าฮูดอันนี้ดีกว่าโอเคถือว่าดีอ่ะจัดว่าเด็ดดังนั้นก็ได้เวลาไปนึงขุดก่อนใช่ไหมเฮ้ยโอ้โห
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut off.
นี่ไงแล้วก็ซ่อมน่าจะโอเคซ่อมอยู่ไหนอ่ะมันน่าจะอยู่อันนี้ blacksmith โอเค confirm ดูหน้าโอ้แต่ wooden axe ดีกว่าโอเคไม่มีอะไรตกตรงพื้นแล้วก็ grab body no carry ไปไหนcarry ไปตรงนี้น่าจะตรงนี้ปะเวทน่าจะแถวๆนี้ปะแต่ตัวดิงอะตายแบบไม่ต้องฝังแล้วล่ะ
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
เมื่อกี้หยิบมาแล้วหยิบสเปรดโอเคขุดได้เวลาขุดทอง อ๋อแม่งข้ามให้เลยแล้วก็กลับเดี๋ยวเอาศพไปหมกปลากันขออนุญาตเอาศพเอาศพไอ้นี่ไปหมกปลากันคนหนึ่งเมื่อกี้ไอ้นั่นตายไหนวะวิ่งไอ้นั่นวิ่งตรงนี้ตายตรงนี้ตายแถวนี้ไปเป็นปุ๋ยกับเพื่อนมึงอยู่ตรงนี้ละโอเคงานจบถือว่าหมกได้ดีตรงนี้เสร็จแล้วหมดอ๋อทุกอย่างโอเคเก็บหมดแล้วล้างตัวดูด้วยโอเคแล้วก็คุย
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard,
ตอนนี้ของเต็ม
but
ตั
when
ว
they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well,
เล่าเรื่องจริงไปเลย
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein.
เล่าเรื่องจริงไป
I'm
เลย
Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks.
เช่นเก
What
ม
about
รั
Sir
วๆครับ
Hans?
ผมถือว่าเป็นเรื่องดีครับ
How's
เดี๋ยว
he
นี้
doing?
He's holding up, I'd say.
ถือว่าเป็น
I
เรื่องดีนะ
treated
ครับ
his
ที่
wounds
มัน
and
reputation
I'll change
เกม
his
เรื่อยๆเนาะ
bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
เรียนวิธีปรุงยา
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
อย่าแบบ
I told
ทำเป็น
you
ความ
I'll
รู้
explain
ให้แม่ง
everything.
สอนกูทุกอย่าง
I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble's son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too.
What's the now?
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest. Everything's prepared.
เดี๋ยววิธีปรุงยา
First, go to the recipe book.
ใส่อะไรอีไหน
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
ครั้งเดียวแล้วก็3ตำแล้วก็4โอเคโอเคทำไงก่อนวะ
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
เอาละไอ้เหี้ยงานเข้ากูละพอเชอร์เนี่ยที่ต่ำใช่ไหมถูกดิ on the left ก็เนี่ยอ๋อต้องใส่อะไรก่อนอ่ะ
Have you poured it in?
คอนเฟิร์มมันทำไงอ่ะเอ้าเวรกรรมสีเล็กกับเศษสีเล็กด้วยแล้วก็คอนเฟิร์ม
If you don't remember what goes in there, look in the book again.
แต่กดใช้ไม่ได้อ่ะ Basic you can brew กูก็จะใช้แล้วแต่โอเคแต่กดใช้ไม่ได้
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there.
กดใช้ไม่ได้กดใช้ไม่ได้อ่ะ
If you don't remember what goes in there, look in the book again.
อ๋อ Y โอเคต้องการ Y
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
คุณต้องการคาโมไมล์ก่อนบ๊อบเขาให้
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
โอเค
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it?
ไม่ใช่สิอันซีเล็กแล้วก็อันเฟิร์ม
Have you ground it?
อ๋อแล้วคุณต้องทำยังไงเนี่ยซีเล็กคอนเฟิร์มแล้วกราวยังไงอ่ะ no
Have you got it ground?
แล้ว
Have you got it ground?
กูจะกล่าวยังไงล่ะเอาละงานเข้าละมันกล่าวไม่ได้อ่ะอันติเล็กหมดเลยอ่ะเล็กคอนเฟิร์มคือมันควรที่จะใช้ได้ปะ
Have you got it ground?
แต่ มันควรที่จะใช้ได้อ่ะ
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
เฮ้ย ทำยังไงเนี่ยครับผมลูกพีทำไงดี อย่าบอกว่า
Have you got it ground?
โอ้ยอ้าวทำไงอ่ะกล่าวยังไงก่อน มันควรจะได้ถูกปะมันคืออันไหนเนี่ยตอนเนี้ยประเด็นไม่ได้ด้วย
Have you got it ground?
ก็มองแล้วเราใช้ไม่ได้มันคือมันควรที่จะเนี่ยกด E บนเลยอ่ะโอ้ my god
Have you got it ground?
มอท่าเนี่ยต้องการคาโมไมล์อ่ะต้องการนู่นอ่ะ
Have you got it ground?
แล้วไงต่อแล้วไงต่อสงสัยต้องโหลดดาเซฟครับผม yes เลยโหลดใหม่
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
What fucking hell
some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
My God.
Cliff and broke his neck.
Don't try my temper, crone. It wasn't a broken neck that
I'll
killed
kill
him.
you.
His head's caved in and he bled like a
Fuck you, horse son!
Growler.
คือฆ่าสองคนนี้ใหม่ อีกรอบ
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Spit it out, crone.
I should have some weapon at
Fucking
hand,
happened here.
in case there's any foul play.
Is dead.
It happened during the night. He fell off the cliff and broke his neck.
Don't
Prepare to
try my
fight.
temper, crone. It wasn't a... You're a dead man. Show it.
Fuck this!
Ah!
อ๋อฆ่าหนึ่งคือแค่นั้นแหละเข้าใจแล้วกด E ทีเดียว
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Side gun. Item WF อ๋อโอเคอ๋ออ๋อโอเคซ่อมแบบทีเดียวไอ้สัตว์ซ่อมแบบโง่มาตั้งนานใส่อันนี้สิรองเท้ากางเกงดีแล้วเสื้อดีแล้วฮูดดีแล้ว Hunting Sword Hunting Sword ใส่เป็นอันนี้หนึ่งใส่นี่สองได้ปะได้เหรอโอเคใส่อย่างนั้นฮะใส่ทอร์ชแล้วก็ตัวเองเจ็บปะเจ็บปะวะ ใส่ไม่ได้แบนเดดโอเคใส่อะไรได้ปะไม่ได้หรออ๋อไม่ได้โอเค S10 โอเคแล้วก็ grab พอที่ได้ไปนิดนึงดรอป
Ah, shit! My shoulder.
โอเคแล้วก็
Bastard's hard work.
starting
Can't be in the ground soon enough.
เดี๋ยวปวดได้โปรดอ๋อโอเคกดทีเดียวตกที่เหลือเดี๋ยวเอาไปอยู่3 แยกเป็นผีเป้า3 แยกไปมึงเรียบร้อยแล้วก็อ๋อผิดทางเหรอผิดทางเอ้าหมาตายอ๋อไม่ตายไม่น่าตายมั้งโอเคกูต้องเซฟตรงนี้ใหม่นี่ตรงนี้ไปเฮ้ยเรียนจัดอันนี้โอเคอย่างเนียดอ่ะไปล้างตัวก่อนสะอาดเอี่ยมอ่องแล้วก็เซฟไปได้ด้วยมันมีแต่เซฟกับควิดเลย
Did they hurt you?
No,
Who do you...
I don't know, sir. Look, God be sir. You're
อันนี้ขออนุญาตข้ามนะครับเพราะว่าฟังไปแล้ว
Well, Sir, we were head, and it's got... I'm thankful
well.
you weren't.
From
Sure. What about...
he's but what heck I get so but my
All right?
I have
I can...
my of
โอเคแล้วกูเป็นไงเป็นงานอ่ะแล้วรอบนี้กูเป็น
first
งาน
go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
X
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and
น่าจะ
hot.
โอเคละ
So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
คาโมไมล์อยู่ไหนอ่ะโอเคคาโมไมล์2
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Okay.
Have you ground it? Good.
Okay. Drop in.
Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Holding E ทำไมอ่ะโอเค
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Should I have boiled that chamomile on a smaller fire?
โอเคต้อง escape ค้าง
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
ก็เก่งเหมือนกัน
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
แล้วก็ได้ยามาปะเสร็จของกูเหนื่อยแล้วเหรอปิดประตูก่อนแล้วก็ขึ้นนอนเตียงนี้ใช่ปะ
That decoction will chase away the fever.
นอน
Sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
แล้วก็สตาร์ทเลยแต่ตี 2ตื่นขึ้นมาจะเจออะไรฝันร้ายชัวร์อย่างนี้
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
ฝันร้ายฝันร้าย
Where's my fucking sword?
You know
ว่า
what?
จะลงแบบ
I
เป็น
think
ม
I'll
อด
keep
เวอร์ชัน
it
ภาษาไทยนะในกลุ่ม
as a
เอามาลง
memento.
กัน
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
เอาเช้าแล้ว
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Ah, อีกแล้วปิ๊งสาว
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good.
เพื่อนแม่ง
Ma
แบบ
will be
เป็นพว
glad.
ก
But I heard you
Fight
yelling
all
in
you
your
know.
sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
อัพเหรอ อัพเวล อัพเวล โอเค พวกนี้คือต้องอัพเวลออฟเฟน่า
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry!
กินข้าวเช้านะครับผม
You've no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans, but with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
แล้วมีเรียกให้เราต่อ
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the 2 of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleyov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bojena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you.
ได้เวลา
And
ไป
we're
แล้วครับผ
obliged
ม
to you for your help and hospitality.
ไป
God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need...
หิวปะอันนี้หิวชัวร์กิน5860กินทุกอย่างกินทุกอย่างอ่ะตอนเนี้ย
to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
ไปเลยครับ
And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I...
รอบ่ได้
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here,
รอบ่ได้
but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him
เอ
there.
อไอ้สัตว์
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
แง่บวกสุด
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
ๆไปโกโก้เย็ดเก้ไม่ตันด้วยนะ วยแล้วให้ตังค์ด้วยเกมเพิ่งเริ่มอ่ะเกมแบบว่าเพิ่งเริ่มจริงอ่ะตอนเนี้ยเชิญก่อนสาวโดนไล่ซะแล้ว
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
เงียบกริบ
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
เงียบกริบมาแล้วมีคนมา
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon
โดนทิ้งขี้ลงมาใส่
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
It's your city. Hands off me!
ไอ้เหี้ยนั่นขโมยดีกว่า
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
ต้องฆ่าไอ้ด้านก่อนเอามาเสกกลับมา
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
ถ้าเอาแบบเร็วก็ อย่างนี้หรือไม่ก็คิวมัน
No, we can't take them on alone. True. We should go back to Ratai and get reinforcements.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I'm sure Sir Hanush would understand.
He might, but he'd never let me forget it. I can guarantee you that. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
กินก่อน
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
It's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
ไปจีบสาว
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
โดนขี้ป่ะ
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you
What was that? Daddy's wounded.
หมดเดี๋ยวโฟก่อนเลยครับ อันเนี้ย
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right.
That must hurt, don't it?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
แปลก
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about.
แปลกๆแล้วดิ
I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
ไอ้นั่นแหละไอ้เวรนั่นแหละ
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
จบไม่สวยเท่าไหร่
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
ต้องทำงานใช้ดีนะครับ
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
I heard some talk about some wedding being
ต้องถาม
planned
ข้อมูล
here.
เดี๋ยวนี้ไว้ก่อน
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Who is this
ถามทุกอย่าง
Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most
Yeah.
likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
มาทำเควสก่อน
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. Bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. Well, I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
When their time comes, I'll take her to the butcher.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Just a couple of sacks.
ต้องเอาไปข้างใน
I heard you're in need of aid.
ป๊บเดียวไอ้สัตว์บ้านแน่นอนมึง
What's the hold up?
ค่อยๆหยิบค่อยๆหยิบแวะก่อนอยู่ไหนพวกวะแดงค่าปะวะอ้าวไอ้เหี้ยนี่อยู่แม่งนั่งอยู่ตรงนั้นไอ้เหี้ยลืมดูเดี๋ยวเพื่อความเดียน
I need to plow too, you know. What if you lent me the bullet on the Lord's day? Back off the Sunday,
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah.
กินสุด
Why the long face? Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it could go bad on the wall. Someone should really do something about that.
There's a thief here. Anything's missing. I know who to go and see. I'm going to check.
ออกไอ้สัตว์
So you see?
God bless.
กูเป็นคนดีกูเป็นคนดี
You prove fuck off. Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make you a nobleman.
ไม่ได้ทำไม่ได้เป็นโจรนะกูเป็นคนดีเห็นไหม
But the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back, and that pissed him off, and he wants his revenge.
อะไรอะวับเข้าไป
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then.
It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
เอาวะผลักกัน
Now you're gonna get it!
Why did you do that? Hack your arse
Yeah! Don't spare him! Filthy
Nice hit!
Now we'll have you, scum!
Take that fucker out! Damn it!
That man! Why'd he do it?
Slice him up! Paranta mezcla!
Let him have it! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Show your stuff!
You won't be able to
Take that fucker out! Damn it!
Not so badly, but half of it well.
You haven't a chance!
You're no match for us! Take that, you worm! Unbelievable!
Enough's enough! Time to die!
Let him have it!
Go fuck yourself!
Don't spare him! Go on then! Make a fool of yourself!
That won't work on me!
Gorva!
Show what you're made of!
What?
Take that! Show your stuff! Let's see what you're made of, you bastard!
What
the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
แล้วก็โดนตัดหัว
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
โดนตัดหัวเรียบร้อย
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. What an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do?
Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Jump ยังไงวะ ยังโดนอยู่
What, ladies? Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Ocelotto!
Hey! What the Virgo?
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
อารมณ์ดีอารมณ์ดี Crime and reputation
Hey,
Don't
you!
cause any trouble, got it?
Well, did you get it sorted out?
Greetings,
Henry?
Master Guard.
But it cost me all the money my car left me. I had to sell
You're Henry, right? Or was it the other one? Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
ภาษาใหม่
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me. You can take him.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom.
EP นี้น่าจะเป็น EP ที่ยาวนะครับแต่ว่าผมก็ไม่
Hopefully
ค่อยได้
by
พูด
then
เท่าไห
I'll
ร่
find
เนาะ
a way to sneak in.
กำลังซึมซับอยู่
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armory, although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
กูเลือนกลายเป็นเบกก้าแล้วโอ้ฟากนี่คืออะไรอ่ะอัมเบอรี่เหรอนี่คืออะไรอ่ะเทรดดูป้ายมันให้ดูป้ายโอเคป้ายดูป้ายใช่ปะ
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
คืออะไรอ่ะคนสีขาวก่อนใช่ไหมอย่าบอกนะใช่
What are you doing here?
เปล่าครับมาล้างตัวเฉยๆครับมาล้างตัวเฉยๆเนาะไม่ได้ทำอะไรครับไม่ได้ทำร้ายผมไม่ได้ทำร้าย
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Thanks for pointing that out. I was...
What did I do to you?
Rasto bastard!
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I'll have a look at the wares.
ต้องโหทูบาสเกตเหรออยากได้อันนี้มากกว่าวะสครับเมทัลล็อกพิกเอาหมดอะเอาหมดรูดไม่มีเสื้อเหรอโอ้โหไม่มีเสื้อจริงวะ
Maybe next time then.
Just a bit more.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings, Master Guard.
ได้ปะไม่ได้ แดกซะแดกซะเอาให้หมดน้ำ
There's nothing left here. There's no food for me here.
Hey! Did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
ล็อกพิกยังไงอ่ะกรรมไอ้เชี่ยล็อกพิกทำไงวันนี้อ้าวมีเสื้อดีกว่าอ้าวมีนี่หว่ายังอยู่ ไปหมดแล้วโอเคป่ะแค่นี้โอเคอยู่ก็
Greetings to you.
ล้างตัวแล้วก็ซ่อมโอเค
Are you blind?
ไม่มีอะไรครับไม่มีอะไรไม่มีอะไรไม่มีอะไรจ้าก็ไปในนี้เรา
Hail?
ใช่ไม่น่าใช่น่าจะต้องไปแถวๆนี้ก่อนโอเคที่จริงเสื้อผ้าน่าจะเอาไปเทรดให้หมดก่อนนี่ทำไมตัวเหมือนไม่ได้ใช้นี่เหรอต้องคุยกับนี่เหรอ
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
ครับเจอไปหมดอันนี้บ้านใครอ่ะเข้าไปดูได้ปะไม่น่าได้เฮ้ยอ้าว
Why is it barking so much?
นี่โอเพนได้อ่ะโอเพน เอาหมดทุกอย่างไอ้เหี้ย
What are you doing here? You should probably go.
Yeah. ก็หนุกงานสิ
I hope nothing's missing. Greetings.
แล้วกูวิ่งไอสัตว์แล้วกูวิ่งมันต้องมีเควสเว้น
God bless you. What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Would you repair a few things for me?
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up.
I'll have a look at the ware.
Để xàiผัดเท่าไหร่อ่ะ 8.3 ขายได้ปะโอ้โหเฮ้ยคนนี้ขายได้หมดเลยด้วยว่าถ้าขายทิ้ง
Maybe next time.
ติ้งเบลอยู่ตรงนี้แดกเกอร์เบลโอเคดังนั้นถ้าเป็นอย่างนั้นแล้วก็ใช้ยังไงดีนะซ่อมก่อนซ่อมอยู่ไหนอ่ะที่ซ่อมเทเลอร์ธุรกิจแล้วก็ขายแม่งเลย
Show me your wares.
Oh well, what do you do?
ใส่ชุดไหนดีอ่ะใส่ไมเนอร์แล้วกันพวกนี้ก็เดี๋ยวขายทิ้งให้หมดแต่นี่แพงนะเนี่ยจริงๆอาจจะ13 price จะ13ไอ้เหี้ยนั่นโคตรกดราคาต่อใส่หมวกได้ป่ะใส่หมวกใส่ได้ด้วยนี่ได้เวลาแฟชั่นช for hat ตัวนี้ใส่ใส่นี่ไปโอเคที่เหลือขายทิ้งโอเค
Farewell then. What will it be?
I'll have a look at the wares.
เดี๋ยวขายทิ้งก่อนโอ้โหแต่ราคา
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything?
ไม่เอาโอ้โหราคาเหมือนแจก
Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
ราคาเหมือนแจกเลยครับ
You are in a bad constellation at the moment. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill. You idiot. You've been
Have you
hanging
come
around
to
with
break
Mary
some
Crazy
more
again,
stuff?
haven't you? What if I have?
If you want
Maybe a
something,
bit odd.
wait till I've stopped
Everything he
being
says is
angry.
true. The
And
other
if you
day,
don't
he
have
told
anywhere
us
to
to be
sleep,
more house, don't
they'll look
they?
after you in Gelio.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you? Laugh all you like.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'll have a look at your wares.
มีอะไรให้เทรดบ้างเนี่ยเซฟเดอะเกมโพชั่นเพื่อเซฟเกมด้วยนะโอ้นี่ถ้าตังกลัวมีตังเท่าไหร่วะ
Maybe next time then.
Warning! Attacked by human troops! In one afternoon, they burned down the whole village, killed all the villagers, and drove the local lord out of his own town.
นี่อะไรแล้วกูไปไอ้เหี้ยแล้วกูไปแล้วกูมีตังค์ไงคราวเนี้ยแต่ว่าเรียกว่าโหดโอ้โหมีอะไรอันนี้เพราะมันเทรดกันอยู่ปะวะ
Was willst du?
I wanted to ask you. I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartort, the apothecary Emmerich, lives across from me.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being along the described Bible. They're always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
What town do you go?
Where do you go for wares?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one bit...
Is it far?
Wenn du was brauchst, I do...
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammt.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerl. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen.
Show me your way.
ขายแม่งน่าจะขายได้ราคาปะวะ โอ้โห หนัก หนักเลย โอ้โห หนักเลยจ้ะ
Wie schade. 127-4เหรอเพราะว่าใส่เสื้อผ้าหนักปะเกี่ยวปะอ๋อ โอเค Auf Wiedersehen.
อันนี้แปลว่าสามารถเรียนได้เลยปะเรียนได้ต่อไปกูต้องทำอะไรนะต้องขึ้นข้างบนเนาะ
Greetings.
โอเคจ้ะมาสำรวจก่อนมาสำรวจเฉยๆไม่มีอะไรนะไม่ได้จะหยิบอะไรจริง
You've no business here.
ไม่มีอะไรครับไม่มีอะไรครับไม่มีอะไรครับไม่มีอะไรเข้าใจผิดกันเข้าใจผิด
I never want to see you here again without you.
เข้าใจผิดกันโธ่จอดดัมโบมีตรงไหนที่เข้าอีกเนี่ยข้างบน
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zeharot.
Hurry up!
What then?
Fuck you, Catchpole!
Sprite been up to his mischief again?
Have it your way. You should have listened.
What was that?
I'll hammer some manners into you.
And you'll get another right away!
You won't escape punishment.
It's a wonder you're still standing!
Unbelievable. On your feet! What's the meaning of this? You'll be punished for your behavior.
อะไรอ่ะ โดนอีกแล้ว
Piss on that fucking thief's head. You ought to be ashamed.
Wait, no! You're wrong! Oh, come on, that was obviously, self-defense.
I'll show you self-defense, you bastard! I'm not falling for your tricks.
Phil.
Fuck you!
เอาเริ่มใหม่เอาเป็นว่าวันนี้คลิปผมจบแต่เพียงเท่านี้ดีกว่านะครับเพราะว่ามันก็ค่อนข้างดึกแล้วเดี๋ยวเลิกกันจบกันเพียงเท่านี้นะครับไว้เจอกันใหม่คลิปหน้าเนาะวันนี้ก็เป็นวันวาเลนไทน์ก็สุขสันต์วันวาเลนไทน์ย้อนหลังด้วยนะครับกับทุกคนที่ดูคลิปนี้แล้วก็คิดว่าน่าจะลงในช่องเร็วๆนี้ต่อเลยนะครับหลังจากลงสตรีมแล้วนะไว้เจอกันรอบหน้านะครับบ๊ายบาย